Hey everyone, welcome to the Twisted Tentacle, and I'm your innkeeper Vase Odin, and final day of Farkham Con. It's been quite a ride. It's been awesome, amazing, so much fun, so much great content out there. We still have some more things happening tonight and some really cool ones going on, so definitely keep at it. It all ends tonight, so this is your last chance to enjoy some more Arkham content from community creators all throughout the world, really. What we're doing today, this is going to be a very brief kind of showcase of some of the artwork we received, some of the pieces and cosplay that we received for the Pickman's Chaos Bag event, and then I'll be announcing a winner who's going to win all of the new Investigator packs because of their fabulous art. And they were randomly selected already. I'll just be announcing it at the end of this video. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and get started. First one I'm going to showcase is actually my nephew, who his name is Nathan, and he actually did a couple of pieces here. This one's fantastic. I believe this one is Daisy Walker, Preposterous Sketches, and Oozling Pet. So there's Daisy Walker with her little oozling pet and doing some preposterous sketches. My nephew Nathan is 5 years old. He might be turning 6 this year or 7 this year. Pretty sure he's turning 6 this year. And he's really into doing some art. So very, very good artistic talent there. So, in case you guys are not aware of what the Pickman's Chaos Bag Challenge is, everyone gets to pick one investigator, one card from their card pool, and an encounter card from anywhere, any encounter set from any adventure. And whatever image comes to their mind with those three cards, they can draw it. So we're going to see some fun ones coming up. Nathan's second piece. This one is Skidzo Tool. I think it's... Let me take a look here. He sent it to me. Skidzo Tool, Desperate Search, and On the Prowl. So I guess there's a werewolf in here chasing Skidzo Tool. So good. Thank you, Nathan. Very good job drawing these. And yeah, these were both awesome. Thank you for sending in two of them, too. All right. Next up, we have an entry from Harrison. He is part of the Miskatonic University radio podcast. Really cool podcast that delves into a lot of the mechanics of the cards. They go deep. Very fun group of guys there too. And Harrison is very talented. He did a really fun one. This one is Finn Edwards, Hiding Spot, and Self-Centered. So poor Wendy is stuck dealing with this Bayaki that's breaking through the window. And Finn is just going to find his hiding spot and let her fend for herself, which is so appropriate for Wendy and Finn. Oh, Northern Lights, are you asking about this one that's up on the screen right now? I just saw your message here. Which cards are involved in this masterpiece? Yeah, this one's fantastic. Harrison's very talented. And he sent me some art pieces before, way back like a year and a half ago. He did a sticker for me of Stunning Blow, and it came out just like the card. It was amazing. So this one was really, really well done. I'm very happy that Harrison sent this in. Yeah, and Wendy's she looks so scared, poor Wendy. Oh, there's actually more than one creature. I thought that was a painting on the wall, but it's coming up the stairs. Poor Wendy's going to have to deal with two of them. And there's Finn. He looks so confident. So, very good entry by Harrison. Next, we have He Who Cuts Down. He posted these on the Discord for Farkham Con. There's a few of them. There's two parts to this one. This one was his two kids, did some artwork here. Tony Morgan and Derringer. As you can see, Tony Morgan just finished dealing with some Mythos things and then immediately went to wash his hands and the gun. Uh-oh, what's happening? It looks like he has hypochondria. That's awesome. I love it. These kids are really talented too. I love that the water streaming down on the hands, and he's really getting them clean right there. So that was from He Who Cuts Down, one of his kids, and then he sent another one in, and I couldn't find which cards this represented. So see if the chat maybe can figure it out. But this one is also really, really good. Clearly, it's a female investigator. She seems to be floating on a cloud, and I'm not sure what is. I'm gonna say maybe it's Jacqueline, but and maybe a premonition, but I'm not quite sure what it is. So maybe you guys can figure that out. Next up, we have an entry from Herringbone, and this one is a cosplay entry or photo entry. Really interesting, and this is kind of funny. So it's Nathaniel Cho drawing the sign and bandolier, so you can see the weapons kind of in his hands. He's got just the boxing glove, and trying to draw with that on is hilarious. How the heck can you draw anything or even write with a boxing glove on? And then he's got the knife over here, and I'm not sure. There's something else in there. There's a pen, and I think there's something else in his glove. So bandolier, Nathaniel Cho, and drawing the sign. This was really good. The quality of the picture is awesome too. It looks very cinematic, really professional actually, and that boxing glove looks perfect. And next up, we have one. Oh, you're in the chat, JP. This one's yours. This is Father Mateo, Torrent of Power, and Dreams of Relay, which is hilarious because I totally can see that being Father Mateo sitting there, and it looks like some kind of a raft in a lake, and he's just sitting there watching Great Cthulhu. Oh yeah, can't say the H word. Nathaniel Cho cannot say the H word. So this is more of a, what would you call this? Because you didn't actually draw the Cthulhu, did you? This would be something like a collage, maybe, I guess one would say. All right, next up we have Has sent in. It's a peer. Oh yeah, okay, a peer. That makes sense. This one's awesome. Look at this. It says Zoe, 13th Vision, and Taunt. There's Zoe on the top, fighting some mythos creature, and she's like, "Wait up!" And then there's everything that's going on in her mind. Look at the detail on this. There's clearly there's the end of Act 2 from The King in Yellow. Oh, you photoshopped it. Okay, all right. There's Act 2 from the, not this one's photoshopped, the previous one, JP Northern Lights. There's a bit of a delay with the chat, so 13th Vision, look at all this detail. So there is, I can't really tell, it looks like a man in the pallid mask on the top right there. Then the end of Act 2, The King in Yellow. Then it looks like she's struggling with forces all around her, carrying something, maybe a dead person or a dead child. Then another investigator is holding a gun to her head. Or maybe it's the stubborn detective with his gun to the back of her head. And grabbing her by the arm. That's hilarious. Then she's seeing herself right behind her. It's from behind. She's kind of peeking at herself, having this vision. There's the gun on her head again, going towards the left. More mythos stuff, and then explosions, and then some kind of a ghoul just eating her up. So doesn't look like it's going to end well for Zoe. So very, very good job, Has. This is some seriously good art. Hopefully you do have some kind of a career in art, because this is really fantastic. Next up, we have Fiznaps. Fiznaps sent in Preston, Indebted, and Gregory Gray. So Gregory Gray, for those of you who have not been spoiled the new packs, I'm not going to spoil what he does or who he is, but it is a player card from the new Investigator packs. But yeah, Preston is a multi-billionaire, and for him to be indebted is freaking hilarious, because they just have such a small amount of chips, all things considered, for the amount of money that he has, and he's just struggling with the fact that he's indebted just from this one game. Oh, you know what, JP? I don't know if that was the Rougarou. Let's go back real quick. I think that was... I thought it was a ghoul, but you're right. It might be the Rougarou on the top left there. Just grabbing her by the head. All right, back to Fiznap. So, Gregory Gray was releasing... Oh, was he releasing Dream Eaters? For some reason, I thought... See, that goes to show that I haven't been playing the Dream Eaters campaign. So I guess it's okay to spoil Gregory Gray, but Preston having a game, and these guys are laughing it up while Preston is suffering because he's indebted. The multi-billionaire is indebted. I like the spotlights too. That's pretty awesome. Nice touch there. Really, really cool drawing too. Um, all right, next up we have. Oh, I really like this one, and this is. You know what? We'll say this one last because this one was the one that won. We'll skip it and come back to it. Next up is Robert. That's Kunst DDG 40 on Discord. His name's Robert. He's got Duke with the cherished keepsake and Silas Bishop. I love Silas Bishop. He's just like this little toy. Duke with his cherished keepsake. He looks so innocent. What an adorable dog. And that evil, that evil Silas standing in front of Duke. Oh my God, this had me laughing, man. This was good. The cosplay ones were all like so well done, man. And if you were following in the Discord during Farkham Con, and if you haven't been, you can still go into the Discord and check all these out. But there's been a couple of people cosplaying. There was Huitzel, who I will show in a bit. She submitted an entry, but she cosplayed Carolyn Fern, Wendy, Min, and I think Diana as well. She's done quite a few different investigators, and there was even a Peter Silvestri cosplay done there, which was really cool too. So check it out. If you go into the Discord, you can find them in the general chat channel. Yeah, that's a beautiful dog here. All right, next up is my brother Gio. He submitted an entry. I made him not eligible for the drawing because he's my brother. It wouldn't be fair, right? So he still submitted the entry though because it's fun, and he did Norman Withers, Persuasion, and Dance of the Yellow King. And by the way, guys, he did this less than an hour ago. He drew this in less than an hour, and there's Norman, the Yellow King, controlling him like a puppet, and as he's trying to persuade with this little dance, whatever this creature's coming out of this pit of fire. So, oh yeah, she, Huitzel also did Winnie today. Yeah, I forgot about that. Man, she did a ton of cosplay over the weekend. Really, really, really awesome. I don't know where she got all these costumes from, but they're spot on, and you will see the winner, which, spoiler alert, it's Huitzel. And she did a freaking amazing job with this cosplay. And to reveal, yeah, there she is. This is Wendy with backpack and kleptomania. So I don't know. This is so good. She has so many props that are references to Arkham cards. You can stare at this picture for half an hour and still find new things in it. So her kleptomania in her backpack. Look, she's got like the gold pocket watch. There's a little hand axe there. There's the cherished keepsake. She took it from Duke, it looks like. The baseball bat, the gravedigger shovel, the cooking knife thing, as I call it, the butcher knife. She even has the flashlight and like the running shoes. If you see them in there, she took the track shoes along, and then and the trench coat. See, I didn't even catch that one before either. She got a trench coat as well. Wow, she's really a kleptomaniac. How did she take the trench coat without anybody notice? Really, yeah, poor Yorick. Poor Yorick, she took a shovel. So this was awesome, man. I was laughing nonstop when she posted this. And congratulations, Huitzel, because you're the winner. This was such a cool entry, and the winner was randomly chosen, I promise you guys. But I think she deserved the win because a lot of great art was submitted, but the level of detail on all the items that she's taken with her kleptomania, I think, speaks to the amount of work and effort that was put into this. So, oh yeah, there's a fire extinguisher in the backpack, isn't it? Yeah, at first I thought that was some kind of like gardening spray or something, but that is most definitely a fire extinguisher in the backpack. But congratulations to Huitzel. And thank you, everyone who submitted entries into this Pickman's Chaos Bag. This was a lot of fun to do. Maybe if we do this con again, maybe we'll get a ton of more entries because I love seeing the creativity of the community. It makes me so happy that this game has so many really creative and artistic followers, and I'm glad that everybody here is part of the community. So thank you guys for joining in on the fun, and thank you for watching if you were not a participant and still watched this this display. And if you see Huitzel in the Discord, definitely congratulate her for winning. She gets a pack of each one of the new Investigator starter decks, and Loki is screaming to congratulate her for him as well. All right. Oh, Mr. Rook is in the backpack. He has to be. Definitely has to be in the backpack. All right, guys. This is a short showcase. There are many cool events happening for Farkham Con still tonight. And the next one coming up at 3:30 Pacific, that would be 6:30 Eastern Time, is one of the ones I've been looking forward to the most, and that would be Italian dressing. So check it out. That's going to be Mythos Buster Scott and Nate from Lost in Time and Space and fellow great old one playing Joe Diamond and Tony Morgan. No, Tony Morgan, not Joe Diamond. Tony Morgan and Tommy Muldoon, the two TMs. Tommy Muldoon and Tony Morgan. And they're going to be speaking the entire time. The entire game is going to be done in that Boston/New York/New England accents. They're terrible at accents, which makes it even more funny because you'll never be able to figure out exactly where these two guys are from. So Italian dressing's coming up in about 40 minutes. So definitely check it out. I think they're going to be streaming it on the Mythos Busters Twitch, and maybe we'll do a raid from the great old ones into it. So either Twitch will get you to watch it. That one's going to be hilarious. So definitely check it out if you have a chance. And then later on tonight, I'll be joining Man from Lang's Call of Cthulhu game of Curtain Call. So he's incorporated Curtain Call from Arkham Horror, the card game, and turned it into a scenario for Call of Cthulhu, the role-playing game. And we're going to actually be playing it as characters. And that's going to be amazing. Oh, thank you, Northern Lights. I got my coffee, and I went hard. We went with Mike's Harder Black Cherry, and we mixed it with some Monster Energy. So I got energy to last me through the night. I barely slept through this Farkham Con, and I will sleep well tonight. All right, guys. Thanks for joining me, and I will talk to you guys real soon, and I'll see you around at the final